A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achan. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
Turbo three, kick. Let's go. Watson, Oscar.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
20, TX. What?
They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Go ahead. 32 Stinger.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Come on.
2nd and 10 now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
They're right here. Hey. Corner, long.
They send Hill right.
Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Hey.
Here's Tua again. They bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achan. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Hey, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Achan will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready, set.
They'll run. It's Achan. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Well, the 5-yard run gets him closer. It's 4th and goal from near the end zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Aubrey puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Follow me, Steve. Follow me, Steve. Attack, attack. Yellow. 15. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, 43, 43. Hero, 15. Right side.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he rocks the tackler. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow.
From the gun, Piron. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run now on second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running back sent in motion. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Reed now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
20 TX. 21G, 21G.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
All right, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
All right, fellas, listen up. Scrap. Turbo 1, high. Hut.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and this is going to be a field clipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow. 15.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. Hey, 57. Yellow. 15.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Working quickly here.
15.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack! Come back!
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, 15! Attack! Nice.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush Gtowncapp. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow. Yellow. 43. Attack.
Trying again following the sack. Called in by Worthy. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow. Attack.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Yellow. 15, yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Here 15. Right.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Tua looking to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Hauled in by Waddle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Let's go. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
Looking to throw. Has a man, it's HN. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
20, TX. Set.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they had that one contained right at the line. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey. Go ahead. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They left him wide open. It's complete. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, get set. He's right, no.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Top on three, kick. Ready, set.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. A-Chan reels it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Ready.
Here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completes this one to Hill. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
32 stinger. Hey. 21G.
First down, here's Tua. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Step. Turbo one, high.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Right. Yellow. Attack.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Tie down these two. Tie down these two.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
All right.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, Riblet. Easy.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Reed now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Ready.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Finds his man, Waddle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Solo left Zion.
2 now from the gun. This one finds Barrios. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Achane. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins needing 4 points. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, ready. Scat.
Back to throw, Tua. Able to find Achane. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Watson, Oscar.
Setting up to pass. Has it in close. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Sanders all set to send it away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Check.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. A bit of desperation on this thing. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. 15. Hey, rip list. Hey, 57. Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. 15, 15. Attack, attack. Collect.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Yellow, yellow.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He lets one fly deep downfield. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it sets up second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
44.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's trying to go deep again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw it. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game, Brock. Touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Miami. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey. He's right, snug.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
Turbo three, kick.
On target to Waddle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
32 Stinger. Hey, 21 TA.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Hey, turbo two. Hey. Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tua setting up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going to push one deep down the big gain downfield. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. All right, set now, first and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Lamar off the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They send a man in motion. Now Jackson on third down. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey, report!
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
20 TX.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Juke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
All right, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Listen up. What?
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41.
Turbo word. Get set.
Here's a handoff for Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Achane reels it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ready. Hey, turbo one, turbo one. Turbo one, high.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Out.
From the gun on third, Tagovailoa. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hey. Hey, hey.
Slot man motioned over. They go play fake with Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Ready, set.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Yo.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And he gets him around 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
going to the ground again on first. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion out of the slot. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Changing it up here. Jackson. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Ravens dealing with 4th and 8. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. D. Eskridge to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 21G. Let's go. Watson, Oscar.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it deep downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
20, TX.
1st down. Here's Tua. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready. What?
Here's a chain up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Stinger. Hey.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has a man. It's Achane. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go.
All right.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw for Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Caught by Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Trying again following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Devon Holland there to make the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Now Jackson. On the move, headed right. And that one's incomplete.
We're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Report.
Lamar now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. David Ojabo making that tackle. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They put a receiver in motion right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. Jackson now, third and long. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And it'll be Dolphins football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. 21G, 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken
All
down.
right, fellas, listen up. Set. Number 1, high. Ready, set.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The drive begins with Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Running once more with Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hey, middle.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ball on the 45. First and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 41. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush Gtown. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times quarterbacks have been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Hey, report!
Looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, turbo one! Okay.
They'll stick with Achane. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And after that last second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. Finds Aguilar. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Lamar throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets the first just before he's tackled. Trying to run with Henry. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Turbo 1, hard, Turbo 1. 44, ready.
A-Chain again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
21G. All right, let's go. East right, snow. Out.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Turbo 3, tip. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
Here's 2nd and 7. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Man in motion here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
They've got a man in motion. A-Chan, a 1st down carry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get set. .32 Stinger. 20 TX.
They motion the slot man right. Tagovailoa on first down. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins lead by only 2. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get set.
Back to throw, Tua. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go ahead. Hey! Corner, long. Ready.
He'll throw it. Finds his man, Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're right here.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. A-chain on the inside give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's a handoff for A-chain. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready, set.
They run. It's A-Chan. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
Now A-Chan. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We got a 2-score game now late. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Wanna quit?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Ready.
A run now with H.N. And he's brought down for a loss. Got to hurry this to the line.
Come on, two. Whoa. Hey, 21, T8.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long